All right! Hello, everybody! Hello, Void Dwellers or Vegas. Welcome back to Chaos Head NoaH. Last time, we had an extremely chilling moment where Takumi received his sister's hand in a package in the mail. And... oh, hello, Olga. Welcome to stream. And that is just absolutely horrifying. And the only good thing that came from that is that it actually showed that Takumi actually does care about her. He doesn't actually hate her and thinks that, like, she deserves to die. Hello, Fasta. Welcome to the stream. And like, it feels like Takumi is really stepping up. Like, hello, T. Welcome to the stream. And like, it's ShoUgun, not Shogun, but ShoUgun, has invited him to a fight on the roof of a building, and it feels like ShoUgun wants him to bring out his powers, and what he might be apparently called a gigalomaniac, which apparently, like, from what the Nozomi people were saying, is someone who can basically do mass mind control at will. But that's quite different from, like, what he actually did. And that, like, it's one thing to, like, make people believe in an illusion. And another thing to, like, actually create something in reality. As Takumi himself even pointed out, like, those are two very different things. Like, to create an illusion that everyone will believe was always there versus to create an actual object. And, like, obviously, freaking Ayase would have died if he hadn't created that flower bed there. So, his powers definitely do that. I really want to find out the nuance between this, like, because we seem to have Nozomi's goal, like, clearly just, mind controlling, the masses for evil purposes. And what we have the D-Sword people, like, it's like, okay, yeah, your thoughts can actually bring things into reality. And I do want to know, like, when these two, the crossover between those two will definitely be, will be explained. Like, is that like a feature of gigalomaniacs or not? And also, that is an amazing word. That is reminds me of, like, a term I would invent when I was younger. It's like in Australia, like, we have something called superannuation, which is basically just fucking like a 401k type deal. And I always said, like, as a joke, like, oh my god, I can't wait until we get some hyperannuation or something like that. And so yeah, that's super interesting. I really want to see like, what is the extent of his powers and how it differs from the mass mind control with the nodes that, we saw Senna destroy, is what Nozomi wants to do. Anyway, a strong wind was blowing. Considering it was the end of October, it was weirdly lukewarm outside. It took a minute, but I soon realized it wasn't a natural breeze, but one blown by the outdoor AC unit. I buttoned the front button of my uniform so that Seroton wouldn't fall out. Thanks, Bunches, you big dum-dum. Is he gonna, like, bring Sarah to life or something like that? You're welcome. I felt a slight sense of relief when I heard Seroton's voice in my head. Seroton was with me, so there was nothing to be afraid of. I desperately tried to convince myself of that. Before that moment, I get to realize how dark it was. The only source of light was from the back of the lit O-Front sign. Ironically, the neon lights from the surrounding buildings were too bright for me to see anything. If someone was hiding in the shadows, I would have been incapable of seeing them. Ooh, that's a cool voice.
You're late.
My heartbeat, which had started to finally calm down, skyrocketed once again after hearing those words break the silence. I looked all around me, but I was unable to figure out what direction the voice had come from. And then I heard a sound, a squeaking sound that I've heard several times before. This time, I deliberately focused my gaze in the rampant darkness. There I spotted the glow, the backlit outline of a wheelchair's wheels. Oh. Huh. Is it really Shogun? I thought it was ShoUgun, though. Huh. ShoUgun!
Welcome, Takumi-kun.
He was talking to me like he knew me, like we were friends. It felt so wrong. Goosebumps sprang up on my skin. I didn't want to talk to him. I was too scared. I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. Okay, then let's hightail it out of there. Woo-wee! Come on, boy. At this rate, Taki, you're gonna get killed. And as a figment of your imagination, I definitely am against that. But Nanami was...
You're a really brave guy. You came here alone, just like I told you to. You've definitely got my thanks there.
Wait a minute. Something was off about him. It was different from before. Yup. Okay. Okay, so the wheelchair sound was probably something else. Yep, so now Takumi is starting to probably get that Shogun and ShoUgun are different. Now, who did he tell about Shogun? Only through voice and not seeing the way the name was properly spelled. So I assume this is like the freaking... This is gonna be like some fake Namek arc bullshit here. Who is this? Hello, Mirage. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, I hope it's not Rimi. He was different from before. Yeah, his voice. Something was off about his voice. That voice.
A voice is just vibrations moving through the air. The way it sounds depends on the conditions around it.
Hello, Emiya. Welcome to the stream.
Aren't I correct?
What was going on? His voice kept changing. Definitely sounds like he's using a voice changer. Was he using some kind of voice changer? Do you want to hide who he was by disguising his voice? Why now then? Why hadn't he before? This is super sus! That aside though, I wasn't following what he was saying. Taki? Don't let him confuse you! Now, don't let your guard down. No trusting anything anyone says. You're right. You're completely right, Sarah-chan. Fuck off, Sarah. Sarah-chan always spoke nothing but truth. I tightly squeezed Sarah-chan's body through my clothes. Where's Nanami? I felt like my heart was about to burst from the fear. Even still, I desperately forced out my voice. I thought stuff like this only happened in TV and video games. Is Nanami already dead?
Nope.
Yeah, no! He chopped off her whole hand. Don't you remember? Even if she was alive, wouldn't change the fact that she'd be about to bleed to death. Ah, dang. Jeez. I love that it really shows that he cares about her. Tears began to flow. Nanami's sulking face appeared in my mind. Honestly, she was a brat. A really annoying one. And yet, despite that, I was so sad. That's because that's not what you really think, Takumi. Sad enough for tears to flow. Now, why don't you act like it more often, Takumi? I bet you're regretting how you've treated her. Especially if she wasn't even trying to be annoying. She was just trying to help you out. And, like have fun with you. Nanami is my little sister. My precious little... Why did you kill her? That's horrible.
Do you think she's dead?
Well, it had the fucking bracelet. I think that's the biggest proof.
Did you ever consider that the hand I sent to your place was someone else's?
I don't think Shogun would know that the bracelet was important. Huh. Well, okay, maybe he did. I wonder how, though.
What I'm saying is, even though the phone and bangle are Nanami-chan's, the hand may belong to someone else.
Nanami was alive. I told you not to trust him. Just don't listen.
If you successfully complete the quest, I'll return Nanami-chan to you. No questions asked. Alive, of course.
Quest. Shogun used that word again. Did he want me to think of this like a game? But the real me wasn't a hero. He wasn't anything like one.
However, if you aren't able to complete it, Nanami-chan won't be coming back.
Suddenly, Shogun's voice became as cold as ice. Getting scared of some old guy like this was pathetic, but this man wasn't normal. This man was the new gen culprit. Oh, hello, Nagitona. Welcome to the stream. Thank you.
I'm sure I don't need to explain what'll happen if you disappoint me. So don't let me down now. You can do it.
Why? Why me? Can't you pick someone else?
It has to be you.
But why?
You are the chosen one.
I was the chosen one? Don't get the wrong idea, Taki. Taki? When he says chosen, he's talking about how y'all are the next victim he chose. Tragic end of all the new gen victims flashed through my mind, sending shivers down my spine. This was all the same day? My god. Jeez. What a day.
Don't you remember what happened at noon today? I'm sure you do.
And so he even knew about that. At noon?
At school, you saved Kishimoto Ayase.
Shogun had also mentioned Ayase's suicide attempt in the email. He must have been observing the whole debacle from somewhere. I really want to believe it's not Rimi. Or maybe he's even mind-controlling Ayase. He was the reason she tried to kill herself. That's also possible.
Thanks to that flower bed, Kishimoto Ayase survived. Do I have that right?
Shogun knew about my power. Back at school, no one even questioned the existence of the flower bed, so yep. Obviously, ShoUgun is also one of the chosen ones here. One of these people with this ability. He probably has his own D-sword. The only one that had was Senna. Then she got on to accuse me. You had a delusion of it, didn't you? Taki, deny everything Shogun's saying to you. Go on, get her everything you got. Right. Maybe the entire reason why Shogun was following me around, why he was even trying to kill me, was because I had powers. If I claimed that I didn't have any powers, maybe he'd let me off the hook. I don't have any powers. God damn it! No. Well, I mean, that's a natural assumption to make when you say someone is a chosen one. It, like, surely means they have some kind of powers.
Powers? I don't recall saying anything about powers.
Shit. Wow. My god. Wow, can you just chuck her figure out? Like, seriously. Fucking hell, Sarah. Why are you such an ass? Y'all don't have any powers, Taki. You're just an otaku freak. Y'all don't have what it takes to be a hero. You're just a harmless shit and likes to fat over me all the time. Ain't that right? Wow. What a piece of shit. Jeez. Yeah. The idea that I had actual real-life powers was nothing more than shoony bullshit I dreamt up. I mean, you saw what Senna materialized a sword out of thin air. You saw what Ayase did. She, like, even regardless, making an illusion out of nothing is still a power. Even if it's just an illusion. Normal people can't do that. Like, I think there's more than enough evidence to say that these powers do exist. I'd almost been convinced by what Senna and Ayase had told me. But those two are raging mental cases. They weren't right in the head. Oh, god damn it. Hello, Conway. Welcome to the stream. And I wouldn't be much better if I actually just believed them without a second thought. You've actually seen the evidence. Rimi had said it was delusional, huh? I'm wondering what side Rimi is on. Even Rimi had said it was delusional.
Would you mind explaining what you meant by that? And I'd like to hear about that flower bed too.
Do you have any proof that I did it? That's ridiculous. I could never make a flower bed appear out of thin air like the... God damn it. This guy's a fake shogun, but he's still an enemy you have to beat. And he still cut off your sister's hand, probably.
So the flower bed appeared out of thin air.
Who did you speak to? Okay, so it's someone on the scene. Oh, it just feels like it would be Rimi. I don't know who else to think this is.
But everyone I spoke to said there's always been a flower bed there.
Yeah, if you compare the flower bed to Rimi, like Rimi is just like the flower bed. I do think Rimi might not be originally a person. Because think about it, Rimi is exactly like the flower bed.
You're the only one that says the flower bed wasn't there from the get-go. No one else perceives that in the same way you do.
No, I dug my grave even deeper. kind of monster was this guy? When he'd mentioned that he'd talked to everyone. Do you mean he'd physically gone to my school and talked to the people there? Like, seriously.
僕が力なんてない。自分でも一体どうやったのか。
Whoever this is, they're definitely trying to awaken his power. And going to any extreme length to do it. I don't have any powers. I don't even know how the hell I did it.
でも使えた。君が妄想したことが現実になった。
And yet you did. Your delusion became reality.
惑わされないで。
Don't let him fool you.
タッキー、本当に力なんてあると思う？
Now, Taki, do y'all really think you have some silly old powers?
そんなのアニメの世界じゃん。
This ain't some anime world. Yes, it is.
タッキーがいるのは現実なんだよ。
You live in reality, you don't.
ただのことも、アヤセッチが二人に分裂したことも、それらが現実だったって証明できる？
Can y'all prove that the flower bed and the two Ayasachi were real? Well, regardless of real or not, it's still an illusion that you saw. And projecting illusions is also a power.
無理っしょ？
You can't, can you?
分裂したアヤセッチの体に触った？
Did y'all touch one of the Ayasachi when she split herself in two? No.
ただの幻かも。
Yeah. Yeah, it's an illusion, exactly, but that's not something anyone can just randomly do. So it's probably an illusion, Rado.
そもそもタッキーはあの時、警察とかユアッチに追われて動転してたし。
You were probably just scared of being chased by Yuichi and the police. So you started seeing weird stuff. Then, what about the flower bed?
同じだよ。
Oh, it's the same old thing.
ただが最初からそこにあった。
Flower bed was there from the get-go.
タッキーはリミッチを探してあそこへ行った時、頭が痛くてフラフラしてた。
Y'all were dizzy when y'all went there to find Rimichi.
アヤセッチが落ちるまでにはっきりとそこに花壇があることを確認した。
And y'all only checked if the flower bed was there after Ayasachi fell, right?
みんな誰一人として
I mean, no, Senna said it also was
持
new.
ってないってことはさ。
Senna did too. Now, if no one's questioning the flower bed appearing out of thin air,
逆に言えば最初からそこにあったから疑問に思わないってことっしょ？
it means it's because it was there from the beginning. Ain't that right?
タッキーが間違えてただけなんだよ。
Y'all just made a little boo-boo talking.
将軍の言葉に惑わされちゃダメ。
So don't you dare let Shogun fool you with his lies.
花壇は最初からそこにあった。
The flower bed was there from the beginning. Jeez. Fucking Sarah. I repeated what Seraton had said.
最初はそこにはなかったって思い込んでたけど、記憶違いだった。
At first, I assumed it wasn't there, but I was wrong.
僕の脳内での妄想だよ。
Don't you remember what Senna told you? Senna also said that. It was just a delusion inside my head.
だってみんなあそこには花壇があったって言ってるんでしょ。
Objection! No, that's not true. After all, everyone else said a flower bed was there, right?
力とかそういうわけのわからないものじゃなくて、
It wasn't me using some powers or anything crazy like that.
ただの思い込みだったんだ。
I just made a mistake. That's all.
いいや、君には力が。
No. I know you have powers.
そうだろ？
And you know it too. don't you?
死にたくない。
I don't want to die.
そうだろ
And you know it, don't you?
わからない。殺さないで。
I don't know. Please don't kill me.
君は自分の天才的な力についてもっと自覚するべきだよ
If only you knew how much power you have. You have a gift.
その潜在能力はすごすぎる
I sense great potential within you, young Skywalker.
君なら世界を変えることだってできる
You have the power to change the world.
I wanted to go home. I wanted to hole up inside my base and play ESO forever. Glued to a chair for eternity like a disabled person. I wanted to spend my days craning over Seroton's figure and marathoning Blood Tune on loop. That was all he wished for.
タッキー早く逃げて。
Taki, you gotta get out of here.
私がずっと一緒にいてあげる。
I promise. I'll stay by your side forever.
私だけがタッキーの味方なの。
That's not true. Fuck you, Sarah. I'm the only one that stands up for you.
だから帰ろう。三次元とのつながりなんて断ち切って楽しいことだけして生きよう。
God damn. Wow, you bitch. So come on, let's just go home already. We'll sever your link to 3D forever. Live only for the fun stuff.
さて前置きはこれぐらいにして
Uh
そろそろ
oh.
クエストを始めよう
Now, that's enough introductions. It's time for your quest to begin.
まずは下のスクランブル交差点がよく見えるところまで行ってほしい
First, I want you to move to a spot where you can observe the scramble crossing below.
逃げなきゃ。このままじゃ本当に殺されちゃうよ。
Run away. At this rate, it really is gonna kill you.
聞こえなかった
Did you not hear me?
スクランブル交差点を見下ろせるところへ移動するんだ
Move to a spot where you can gaze down at the scramble crossing.
His tone was soft, yet his voice was unbelievably cold. His voice was so sharp, any will I had left to defy him was sapped away.
何を
What are you? My legs were shaking and they refused to move. I wrapped my arms around myself. I had even lost the ability to discern whether I should listen to his order or not.
僕の言うことが聞けない
Are you defying me?
従ってもらわないとナナミちゃんの命は保証できないよ
If you don't obey me, I can't guarantee Nanami-chan's survival.
どうせもう死んじゃってるよ。タッキーが今から頑張ったってただの無駄死にだよ。
I would ask for proof that she's alive. She's already dead anyway. You'll just end up dying for nothing too if you keep trying to save her.
ナナミの声聞かせて。
I want to hear her voice. I managed to squeeze that out, my voice as small as could be. However, Shogun rejected my request in an instant.
その必要はないよ君はもう少し今の状況を考えた方がいい
And you should consider the position you're in. Like, the only reason that Takumi is here is because because you have his sister hostage and supposedly alive. He needs proof that she's actually alive, or else why would I ever do anything you fucking said?
That won't be happening. You should really consider the position you're in.
Ugh. I didn't want to think about Nanami's death. I didn't want to imagine her dying. I was too afraid that if I imagined it, it would become real. In the end, I relented. I started walking to a spot where I could look down at Scramble Crossing like Shogun had ordered me to. Hello, Seiya, welcome to the stream. I could barely see where I was going. If I wasn't careful, I could easily trip and fall. On the side of the rooftop facing Scramble Crossing, a transparent acrylic plate protruded out and up like a wall. It was about 3 stories high. As I approached the wall, I could hear the tumult of the crossing below. A single woman's voice caught my ear. It seemed like it was coming from the jumbotron mounted on a neighboring building.
アクリル板の壁に一角だけ壊れて穴が開いている部分が
Do you see the broken part of the acrylic plate wall? Where the hole is?
I wiped away the cold sweat on my forehead, and then, moving only my eyes, looked toward the wall. As the Shogun had said, there was a hole where a single person could pass through. It had an unnatural shape to it, like it's been smashed open. It clearly been destroyed by human hands. Of course, there was nothing beyond the hole, only a sheer 8-story drop leading straight down to the concrete below.
そこから顔を出して下にいるギャラリーに挨拶してあげて
Take a step out there and greet the spectators below.
Huh? Oh god. This is how he's gonna get on TV? Oh god. Oh, what had he just said?
もう一度言おうか
Shall I repeat myself?
その穴から身を乗り出して下にいる人たちに手を振ってあげてほしい
I want you to lean out of that hole, then greet the people below.
He couldn't mean...
ほらあいつタッキーを殺す気なんだって
Say? He wants to kill you, Taki! 100%! I gulped. What's this? How he gotten the 5 people to jump off? It sounds like it. It definitely sounds like similarly. Yeah. It really was exactly as Seroton had said. There was no way out of it. I was going to die. It was going to make me trip down from here and die.
そんなのやだ
I can't.
拒否すればナナミちゃんは死ぬよ
If you refuse, Nanami-chan dies.
従えばタッキーは死んじゃうよ
But if y'all obey him, you die, Taki. What the hell was I supposed to do? I tried to figure out what the best course of action was, but the only thing circling in my mind were the most negative delusions possible. I was unable to think straight. He needs help. Oh god. Someone save me.
お兄のバーカ
You jerk! Oh god. I could hear Nanami's voice echoing within my panic-stricken ears.
ヒヒバーカ
Baka! She's saying baka, 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 baka. Memories of Nanami smiling happily resurfaced in my mind. She looked so carefree. It was all my fault. Nanami had nothing to do with any of this. But because of me, she got kidnapped by Shogun, and then he'd cut off her hand. I'm so sorry, Nanami. I'm so sorry. I wiped away my tears, but that didn't stop them. I wiped once again. Then, with my vision still blurry, I slowly approached the smashed hole. And then, more afraid than ever been before, I looked down. Oh boy. Oh god, why is there a crowd? Suddenly a huge cheer akin to the rumbling of the very earth itself came from the people below. A large crowd was gathered in front of the station. The media was there too. They were all there for an event that was about to unfold. Really? Suddenly a blinding light hit me. I squinted reflexively and looked away. Then when my eyes landed on the Jumbotron in the closest building, what I saw was unmistakably himself. Me. Huh? Me? On the Jumbotron was my own face. My own face covered in tears and with my mouth hanging half open like an idiot. My back was hunched too. For a split second I thought I was hallucinating. A chill ran through me, and I thought someone was secretly recording me somewhere. I then considered if what was being projected there was actually images taken from my thoughts by Shogun. Oh god. But after exhausting every last possible option, I realized that to be a live feed of me, right at this very moment, at this very place. And the video playing on the Jumbotron even had a news ticker featuring sensational taglines. Live from the Shibuya Station Plaza. The missing Esper boy found it. What the fuck? This definitely feels like a new gen murder. I wonder if ShoUgun is in fact the new gen murderer. Were they specifically targeting people who are gigalomaniacs? I know that, right, Conway? That's what I said in the beginning. The ticker commentating the situation was situated along the bottom of the screen. The amazing Esper boy endorsed by the psychic of the century, Yuri Brightman, appears. Don't miss this one. What the fuck? Will he divine the new gen perpetrator's true identity? Who the fuck set this up? After reading it, I finally understood. Finally understood what the media and the spectators on the scramble crossing below were looking at. It was me. Don't look at me. Oh no. Oh god. I know, right? I know, right? Conway, like, seriously. He has no right to be that hot. Seriously. Like, he should either be, like, emaciated or, like, really fat. It's like the fucking Futaba situation all over again. Like, seriously. Why were they fixated on me? Esper boy. What the hell was that all about? Let me make another save. I just want to make a save. Alright. I guess we should activate his powers for something good. Did any of them have any idea what's happened today? Good delusion. If we'd gotten hit by a damn earthquake, seismic intensity 5 when over 100 fucking people had died. So why? Why were each and every one of them? Who are they waiting for to see an otaku freak like me make an ass of himself? Time to become a hero. Activate your powers. Shogun. It was most likely him who had brought them there. They were all under his mind control. All of them were expecting me to jump off right here and die. An overwhelming surge of negative emotions struck me. Tell me, was there anyone on my side? Taku! It's Rimi. Yep, suddenly, among the clamor, I heard a voice calling my name. Taku! Yep. Oh wow, this sentence makes me think it's been Rimi all along. Oh boy! My god, by activating that delusion, did I play right into her hands? A voice all too familiar. A voice I knew. A voice that belonged to the one and only person on my side. It wasn't an illusion. It wasn't an auditory hallucination either. It was Rimi. Rimi was calling me from somewhere. Where? Where was she? I searched desperately for her. But there were too many people. It was impossible to identify a single person among all of them, especially from this height. Struck by despair, I hung my head in regret. Inevitably, as a consequence of this, I ended up looking directly below me. And there I saw the figure of a girl looking up at me, waving both hands. Taku! Rimi! There she was. She had come to save me. I'm coming to save you. Don't move an inch. Happy as could be, and realizing that I've been saved, I nodded over and over again. My vision was blurred by tears of joy. I quickly wiped them away. I didn't want to lose sight of Rimi for even a single second. I mean, you're gonna have to when she goes in the building. However, I looked again toward the spot Rimi was waving from and saw something was wrong. For some reason, the crowd around Rimi started surrounding her. Oh no. With Rimi at its center, a clear circle of dark heads began to form. They moved in closer and closer to her. Oh, this is how they're gonna get... This is how they're gonna get him to activate his powers. Uh-oh. They want him to do this. I feel like I just played right into their hands. And eventually, who knows how many DQNs reached toward Rimi and began to jostle her. Hating what was being done to her, she tried to break free of the man-made enclosure, but due to the sheer number of people surrounding her, she couldn't even take one step. It was as if she was standing right in the middle of the morning train, a claustrophobic nightmare packed to the brim with people heading to work. Stop! Get your hands off her! I could faintly hear the sound of her screams. The number of people surrounding Rimi was gradually increasing, as with the intensity of their behavior. As they pushed her around, they pulled at her clothes, and eventually her jacket was stripped away. Stop it. This isn't some eroge. Stop it! Get out of there, Rimi! Get out of there and come save me quick! My prayers were left unanswered. The crowd rushing toward Rimi was still getting bigger and bigger. And her lone resistance wasn't enough to hold them back. Oh god, this is not a good delusion at all. Countless men tore off her clothes, pulled her hair, and dragged her onto the road. Taku, help me! No! She disappeared into the sea of people and I lost sight of her. Like hyenas devouring a dead animal's flesh, more and more DQNs rushed in for a taste, their bodies stirring around where Rimi had just disappeared. Oh god, they were gonna rape her. They were gonna rape Rimi. The DQNs have been brought here, who are being mind controlled by Shogun. We're gonna ruin her, defile her with her filthy hands. And after that, after they were done raping her, she would meet a cruel, merciless end at their hands. Tears started to flow. I bit my lip hard. I wasn't crying simply out of sorrow and anger over what was happening to Rimi. Crying because of the sheer terror I felt once I realized every single person there was my enemy. Oh boy. I feel like I just played right into their hands. There was nowhere to run anymore. I was trapped. No. No, 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 no. I don't want to die. It's okay, Void. Not a single one of the Chaos Head videos has been able to be monetized, so it's fine. I'm used to it. I was scared. This close to pissing myself. I'd never felt so close to death before. I felt like my consciousness was drifting away. And now it's like a child throwing a tantrum. Please, I don't want to go. I started to cry. I hoped that by doing so, Shogun would let me go. I hoped that by doing so, the crowd below would maybe feel sympathy for me and come save me. I hoped that by doing so, the police would realize I wasn't the culprit, just an innocent otaku freak, that they would come save me. I hoped that by doing so, my parents, who would be watching TV at home, would come and take my place. I hope that by doing so, Rimi would maybe come rushing in to save me. The crowd shouting, "Whose eyes were those eyes?" Oh god. I hope that by doing so, I would suddenly wake up and realize it was all a dream. With this myriad of hopes in my mind, I shook my head desperately, and then I cried out my soul wish. I don't want to die! And yet,
if you take one more step back, Nanami-chan dies.
Shogun's tone hadn't changed at all from before.
You're already standing on the stage. This is the perfect place for your awakening, don't you think? Everyone who's gathered here is waiting for you. If you disappoint them, they may turn into an angry mob and chase after you.
When he said that, I froze, unable to take a step back nor look behind me. Oh, quit your worrying. He's just trying to scare you. Nanamichi's already dead, Taki. Running away right now won't make you a bad person, I promise. Even if that was true,
I want you to focus on the scenery standing before you.
Shogun's voice was very calm, which somehow only made him all the more intimidating. I couldn't even find it in me to say anything back.
君にここでしてもらうことは一つだけ。
There is only one task you have to do.
飛び降りるなんてできない。死んじゃう。
No, I can't jump. I'll die.
誰もそんなことは言っていないよ。
No one said anything about doing that.
Huh? Was I wrong? Then did that mean I didn't have to die?
君にはそこから一歩も動かずに
Without moving an inch from that spot.
理想度を見つけてもらう。
I want you to find your D-sword for me.
Find my G sword. Yep, they're definitely trying to awaken his power. How? I've been searching for it as hard as I could go for a long time, but it never even gotten close. It was completely absurd to think that I could suddenly find it here just because he ordered me to. I wonder, is Rimi like his freaking Zanpakuto spirit or something?
A D-sword can be referred to as a delusionary sword.
それだけ言えばわかる。
Do you understand that much?
So I guess the whole thing about, you know, the other story where they came from wasn't... No.
騙されちゃダメだよタッキー。理想度なんて実在しないって。妄想が実際にあるわけないっしょ。
Don't let it fool you, Taki. These swords aren't real. Delusion come in reality just plain stupid. Fuck off.
見つかるわけないよ。
I'll never find one.
君はこれまでに剣を持った人間と何度か接触した。
Before you came here today, you'd already run into several others who have swords.
そうだ。
Isn't that right?
その人物から聞いているはず。理想度をどうやって手に入れる？
Surely they told you how to get your hands on one.
I mean, not really.
Remember what they said.
It's different for each person. Is what Ayase said. The sword is that which bends fate to its will.
この剣は嘆きを収束させたもの。
This sword is that which converges all sorrows.
この剣は超越した場所に干渉するためのもの。
This sword is that which interferes with the transcendental place.
異空間のような
It is akin to another space.
同一次元上にあるもう一つの可能性。
Another possibility within the same dimension.
あるいは妄想。
Or perhaps a delusion.
言い方にあまり意味はないの。
Stating it that way does not provide much in the way of meaning.
唯一確かに
The sole thing we can know for certain, however,
この剣はその領域に存在しているということ。
is that this sword exists within that region. So within, like, the fake Shibuya that he met the real Shogun.
いつの間にかそこに
It was there before I knew it.
気づかなかった最初。
At first, I did not perceive it.
でもちょっとだけ見方を変えたら分かった。
But when I ever so slightly altered my perspective, it all became clear.
もしかして匠にもう見えているのか。
Perhaps it is already visible to you, Takumi. Is it the bracelet?
見て
You just aren't seeing it.
世界を疑い仕組みを知る
Doubt the world. Study its mechanisms.
お前の見ている景色本物
Is the scenery your eyes perceive truly real?
妄想現実にすることが可能だ
It's possible to turn delusions into reality.
本当じゃないものが景色に紛れ込む
Objects that aren't real blend into the scenery around us.
つまりエラーを現実として認識させる
In other words, it allows errors to be perceived as real.
そうだよ。
Oh, I see it! I know, right? T. It feels like Rimi is like his Zanpakuto, but I see the sword right here. It's like appeared in front of him right here. Oh, don't you dare, boy, no!
That's right.
すでに多くのヒントが提示されているよね。
You already have a number of hints.
Is Rimi the sword?
見えている。
Is Rimi the fucking, like, Zanpakuto spirit? That's what it feels like.
It should already be visible to you.
Yeah, it's right here.
君の眼下に広がっている。その景色の中に。
Within the scenery that stretches right before your very eyes.
So what he was saying was... Shogun was hiding a D-sword somewhere in the scenery I was looking at. And I just had to find it. Like some kind of hidden object game.
見つけたら許してくれるの
If I find it, will you let me go?
見つけるだけじゃクエストクリアにはならない。
Finding it isn't the only thing you have to do to complete the quest.
実際に剣を手に入れるんだ。
You need to actually grasp the sword.
その場から一歩も動いちゃならないっていうルールを破らないように。
Just make sure that you actually follow the rules. You can't move a single inch from that spot.
There was no way I could do that. If I couldn't move from here, I was supposed to grasp the fucking sword. What the hell did he even want me to do?
だからあいつは無理難題を突きつけておいて結局タッキーを殺したいだけなんだって
I'm telling you, he asked for the impossible because he wants you dead as a doornail, Taki.
それができないなら、ナナミちゃんの命を何？
If you're unable to do that, Nanami-chan's life will be forfeit.
逃げよタッキーお家に帰ろう
Yes, boy Jella. Firmly grasp it. Let's run on home, okay, Taki? Shut the fuck up. And he just said that if I move one step from here, Nanami will die.
だからナナミんちはどうせ助からないってば
I told you 1,000 times. Nanamichi's already long gone. But he said that I could save her.
あいつの言葉を信じるの嘘ついてるかもしれないよ
Are you really believing what he's saying? What if he's lying? Exactly, Conway. He has to manifest his ego. I strained my eyes. The bright lights from below made it hard to see much of the scenery at all. The farther away it was, the harder it was to see. It's right there, man. Jeez. It's just super thin like a needle. I was trying as hard as I could to look around. But the scenery I could see from here wasn't all that vast. Most of it was hidden behind buildings. But I had to find my sword. It just ain't possible. What the hell was I supposed to do? I thought about Ayase and Senna had said once more.
でもちょっとだけ見方を変えたら分かった
But when I ever so slightly altered my perspective, it all became clear.
本当じゃないものが景色に紛れ込む
Objects that aren't real blend into the scenery around us. And when I thought about that, for some reason I recalled the pattern of the ceiling of my parents' house. Back when I was a kid, I remember having random thoughts about it before I'd gone to sleep. To me, the grain of the wood on the ceiling had looked somewhat like a face. Yep, pareidolia. And once I'd seen it that way, I could no longer see it as anything else. Yep. I mean, kinda. I only see one eye, though. Ooh, new music. Awaken, awaken, awaken. Oh, get real. Just your eyes playing tricks on you. Optical illusion, all that stuff. There's all sorts of stuff like that with wood. She was right. That didn't really compare to wood patterns, did it?
切り取るんだ
Cut it free.
Shogun murmured, his tone as detached as ever.
剣が見えたならそこから切り取る君にはそれができる
If you can see the sword, all you have to do is cut it free. I know you can do it.
はーい意味不明そいつは適当言ってるだけだよ
God damn it, just chuck Sarah at it. Seriously. Okay, that's total nonsense. Just saying random stuff.
妄想は現実にすることが可能だ
It's possible to turn delusions into reality. Just like that flower bed. Just like when Ayase had divided herself in two. But the last time I tried to materialize a real D sword, I tried using a delusion on the fake one, but it didn't work. I shook my head once more and scanned the scenery visible to me from here. It's right there, man. Come on. You see the purple thing? I saw a sword. Oh, well, here's... Yes! Ooh, that's the real power. I distinctly saw a sword. Yes! If I move from here, I can take it. No, don't move! No, don't move. No moving. I can see the sword from other places than here. Nope. It's not actually a sword. No. It is a sword.
君には失望したよ
You disappoint me.
No, 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 no. Oh, he's dead. Uh-oh. Did I make a wrong choice? Aw, man. I felt a strong push on my back before I could even notice someone moved up. Well, I got a bad ending. Hadn't felt any presence. It couldn't have been Shogun. I hadn't heard the creaking sound of a wheelchair. Then who? Oh, I got the first bad ending. Here we go. The nightscape of Shibuya Station spun around and around. I fell to the earth. I felt the wind rushing over me. The ground was closing in. Wait! I was supposed to say it wasn't a sword? Oh, god damn it. I could hear screams or rather cheers all around me. Is this it? Is this how it ends? Is this how I die? Oh god, no! Not like this, not like this, not like this! Like... Crack. Oof. Bad end. So I was supposed to see, yes, I could see the sword from other places than here. Okay. Oh, no, no, okay, not that one. Okay, no. Alright, wasn't that one. Alright, so I Wait, so it isn't actually a sword? I thought the whole point was that to say it was a sword. Really? Oh, that's a tricky one. Wait, so it's not a sword? I thought we were supposed to say it was a sword. That's weird. So he's rejecting the sword, I guess? Did ShoUgun not want him to take it? Hate seen it. Wait, but didn't we just say it's not a sword? Now I'm confused. Within the night landscape blurred by my teary eyes, amid the scenery in which light was warped by my welling tears, I found a spot that looked just like a sword. Just like what Ayase had said. Wait. Now I'm so confused. He's saying it does look like a sword. But then why was the answer to the question to say that it's not a sword? I hadn't noticed it first, when I'd ever so slightly altered my perspective. It was there before I knew it. Even if it had just been a coincidence, I was more than happy with it. Damn it, this feels like it should be an epic moment, but I'm just confused by the question. Ah! Jeez. The more I thought of it as a sword, the more defined it became, and over time it was becoming more and more real. It was slowly turning into a definite part of the scenery. This is so cool, but, like, why was the answer to the last question that it wasn't a sword? And eventually, even its contours became clearly distinguishable.
見つけたんだね。
You found it, didn't you?
Likely having noticed my change in demeanor, Shogun immediately spoke to me.
では手を伸ばしてその剣を切り取ってほしい。
Oh, is it a lance?
Now, I want to reach out your hand and cut the sword free.
深く考えなくていいんだ。
You don't even have to think very hard about it.
君にならできるよ。
You can do this.
できるわけないじゃん。
No, you can't, and you know. Oh, shut up.
ダメ、タッキー。そんなことしたら下に落ちちゃう。落ちたら死んじゃうよ。
You can't listen to him talking. If you do that, you're gonna fall. If you fall, you'll die. I looked down. I saw the crowd filled with countless people. The ambulance still yet to arrive. Just like back at noon, the response time was far, far too slow. Not that it was surprising, it was just how damaging the earthquake this morning truly had been.
切り取るなんてできないよ。
I can't. Could it free? How could I?
固定観念にとらわれたらダメだ。
Don't let your preconceptions restrict you.
最初からできるわけがないと思っていたら何もできない。
If you think that you can't do it before you even try, you won't be able to.
常識を捨て去ってあるがままを見ればいい。
Throw common sense to the wind and simply see things as they are.
君には力がある。世界はその力に応えてくれる。
Power dwells within you, and the world will respond to that power,
あの花壇みたいに
just as it did with that flower bed.
Could I really do that? If I just reached out, would the sword become mine? If so, then I should at least give it a try. I say it's that my D-sword bring my salvation. Maybe those words were referring to exactly what was happening now. I'll grasp the sword, complete the quest, bring Nanami home safe and sound, and have Shogun leave me alone forever. And then I would return to my peaceful life that I've been living up until now.
そんなに都合よくいくと思う？
Do you really think it'll be that easy?
将軍があっさりタッキーを見逃すって？
Do you really think that Shogun will let you go just like that?
だって相手は10人も殺した連続殺人鬼なんだよ。
When the guy's a serial killer who already slaughtered 10 people? Even Shogun wouldn't make me do the impossible. I could do it. He wouldn't tell me to do if I wasn't capable of it.
あいつはタッキーを殺したいだけ。
He just wants to kill you, Take.
忘れたの？集団ダイブの映像。
She'll forget about the group dive video.
将軍は5人の男女に1回も触れることなく転落死させたんだよ。
Shogun's already made 5 folks fall to their deaths without even touching them. Remember? God, fuck Sarah. Seriously. I'm sorry, Seraton, but I'm already reaching for my salvation. Now use your sword and fucking cut Sarah in half. The crowd below started rumbling. My every move was being monitored by thousands of people packed in front of the station. And it wasn't just them. I was also being watched by tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people all over Japan watching live on TV. I started feeling nauseous. The extreme pressure imposed by such a large number of people made my heart feel like it could explode any second. No, just forget about them. If I stayed focused on them, I'd be too nervous to even lift a finger. I need to focus only on the sword. careful to maintain my footing as possible, I reached my hand out. I tried to aim directly at the sword, letting my intuition do the rest. I felt nothing. The wind reassured me relentlessly. On top of that, the direction it was coming from was inconsistent. On one second it was blowing at me from the front, next it pushed me from the side. I clung to the acrylic plate in an attempt to support myself, but it was too slippery to bring me anything more than emotional support. If I let my guard down even slightly, I'd get blown off. Even so, I was still trying desperately to grab the sword, but no matter how hard I tried, I didn't succeed.
できるわけないよ。
I can't do it.
だってあれは本当の剣じゃないんだよ。
No! Maybe because that's not a goddamn real sword. Tears welled up once more. My vision blurred, and what once appeared to be an object similar to a sword began to lose its shape. No! I quickly wiped my tears away. I had the feeling that once I lost sight of it, it wouldn't appear ever again.
それならもっと手を伸ばせば。
In that case, all you need to do is reach out farther.
Fuck you! You don't know how this feels! I bit my lip to hold back the tears, leaned forward more than I ever had before, and fished around in the open air with my hand. But I still couldn't grasp the sword.
More.
I fell from here. I looked down once again. I was higher than I thought I was. I felt dizzy, so I pulled back and clung to the acrylic plate once more.
どうしたの？
What are you doing? Grab your sword. Quickly now.
ベナント、いつまで経ってもこの道には戻ってこない。
If you don't, you won't see Nanami-chan again for a very long time.
I shouldn't have looked down. I couldn't stop shaking. I thought I was gonna slip because of it. I was so unbelievably afraid.
できないよ。許して。
I can't do it. Please just let me go.
君はあまり僕を舐めないと思う。
Please. You underestimate my power.
君のわがままに付き合うつもりはない。
I don't plan to cave to some childish tantrum.
理想度を手に入れる。それができないのだ。
Grasp your D-sword. If you can't,
君の妹は死ぬ。君も
your sister will die. And you will soon follow.
ただそれだ。
That is all there is to it.
Oh God, I don't want to die.
死にたくない。
I don't want to die. I had no choice but to try again. I leaned out through the hole and then extended my arm. I could still see the sword over there. I tried again and again, but of course nothing happened. It felt like I could reach it, but for some reason I just couldn't do it. I leaned out even farther. I stretched my hand out as far as I could, reaching out with my entire body to try and grasp the sword. I even straightened out my fingertips. And then, I slowly closed my hand. But just like every time before it, I felt nothing.
手が
Oh,
届かないよ。
why isn't it working? Maybe if you chuck Sarah. I can't reach it. Fuck Sarah. Chuck the Sarah figure. You gotta chuck the Sarah figure. You got to. It was impossible. Just like Sarah Tana told me it was. There had never been a way for me to grab the translucent sword. Perspective had made it look normal size. When I actually thought about it, I realized how enormous it actually was. Well, picture it coming to you. It wasn't a size a human could realistically. You can't think of it like that.
その剣を掴めばクエストクリアなんだよ。
If you grab the sword, the quest will be complete.
でもじゃあ届かない。
But I'll fall. I can't reach it.
ナナミちゃんを助けなくていいの？
Are you willing to let Nanami-chan die?
助けて。もう許して。死にたくないんだよ。
Help. Let me go already. I don't want to die.
昼間のことを思い出すんだ。君の力があれば、
I'm starting to think that
また花壇を出現させれば。
ShoUgun genuinely wants Takumi to have this power. Did ShoUgun actually hurt Nanami, cut off her hand? I wonder. Maybe that's a fake of some kind? I don't know. No, that's not true, because in the bad ending, ShoUgun literally did just chuck Takumi off the building, so he means business, or she, or whatever.
Think about what happened at noon today. With the powers you have within you, even if you fall, the only thing you'll need to do is create yet another flower bed.
君は落ちても死なない。
You may fall, but you won't die.
自信ある？
Are you sure you can do it? Right then, Seraton's snarky whisper reached my ear. Am I sure I can do it? Do what? Here we go!
がここから落ちて下の地面に激突するまでほんの3秒もないよ。
If you fall from here, it'll take you less than 3 seconds to hit the ground.
その間に自分の意志でまた花壇を出現させる。
Oh, has Sarah turned around? So in that time, you'll have to make another flower bed appear using with the power at your wheel.
タッキーがそんなすごいことできる？
Are y'all sure you can do something so hard, Taki?
今まで一度も自分で意識してその力とかってのを使ったことないっしょ？
Ooh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Haven't ever used your power on purpose before, ain't I right? Oh boy, this looks important. That was true. And even if I did have powers, I had no idea how to use them.
ねえ、逃げよう。タッキーはよくやったよ。
So let's just run away, okay? You done good, Taki. Just... No!
でもこれ以上は無理。
Get it! Anything more is just too much for you.
死にたくないっしょ？
You don't want to die, right? Get it, come on! Yes, a reality bend! But
タッ
Nanami...
キーはよくやったよ。
Taki, you did good.
妹を亡くした悲劇の兄として今後もやっていけるって。
No, this isn't what I wanted. Now you can live on as the tragic big brother who lost a little sister. The tragic big brother?
PTSD って言えば何もかも許されるっしょ。
Telling you have PTSD? They'll let you off the hook no matter what. My god, you are pure fucking evil. You have never done a single good thing for Takumi ever.
正々堂々と引きこもれるんだよ。
Y'all can become the best shut-in ever. Fuck you. Wow, you are a piece of shit.
どっかの偽善者
God.
が殺してタッキー
Oh, then maybe some fake old good. I did say void. So good at two shoes with money to burn will take pity on you and provide you with everything you need.
ブログに適当なこと書けば出版社に目をつけられてベストセラーになっちゃうかも。
If you write whatever's on your mind on a blog, then you'll get picked up by a publisher and become a best-selling author.
日本中が泣いたとか白々しいキャッチコピーがつけられて、それに載せられたバカでゆとりな人たちからの感動した、共感したっていう絶賛の嵐。
Oh yeah, you're right, Conway. She has eyes on her knees. That is creepy. Whose eyes are those eyes? And she has them on her freaking elbows too. And like on her forehead here, the eyes. Look at, oh my god, she's the eyes. It's her eyes. Whose eyes are those eyes? They're Takumi's. They're fucking hers. Yeah, I don't think that's how the character actually is. Oh my god. Just slap a review like the book that made old Japan cry on the back. And then get hit with a storm of rave reviews from naive dumbos who got all invested in it like I was so moved. Sorry. I never felt so bad for someone. Stuff like that.
それで印税もガッポガッポ。半年後に映画が決定っしょ。
And then the royalties will come flowing in. Then after half a year, they'll make a movie out of it.
すごいよ。七道をここで見殺しに
No!
するだけでタッキーにはバラ色の人生が待ってるんさ。
Fuck you! Use the sword and like cut her in half. Seriously, Takumi, just fucking use the sword to fucking stab her in the fucking face. Doesn't that sound just swell? All you gotta do is let Nanamichi die here, then you'll be on your way to a life filled with sunshine and roses.
さあ、どっちを選ぶ？
So, which will you choose?
タッキーがここで頑張って、でも死んで全てが無になるか。
Yes! We can stay here giving it your all, only to die and lose everything?
バラ色の人生か。
Or will you shoot for the sunshine and roses? Get the sword.
死にたくない。
I don't want to die.
痛いのは嫌だ。
I don't want to feel pain.
死ぬのは嫌だ。
I don't want to be dead.
消えるのは嫌だ。
I don't want to disappear.
ナナミがどうなろうと。
Whatever happens
僕
to
は痛く
Nanami.
も痒くも
No, stop! Doesn't affect me. I muttered all that to myself. There was my way of trying to make it sound convincing. I wanted to trust it wasn't Shogun. No! No! It was
あ
Seraton.
の剣に見える
No! Stop!
剣じ
No!
ゃないただの光
Good
の
thing I
反射と
saved.
目の錯覚だ
That sword. It only looked like a sword. It wasn't a real one. It was just some weird reflection or optical illusion or something. Oh no.
そうだ。
Fuck you.
さあ、
You piece of
帰
shit.
ろう。
Look at that eye. This is probably her real fucking eye. You got it. Come on, you ready to head home?
帰ったらさ、私のパンツ見ながらいっぱい
Fuck
エッチな
you.
こと想像していいから。
You fucking piece of garbage. Once we get home, I'll let you look at my paintings and fantasize all sorts of sick stuff with me. No!
帰る
Okay, I'll go home. No!
セーラたちがハーファーするよ
No! Stop it! No, 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 no! I'll go home and then I'll drop my heart's content to you, Seraton.
嬉しいな。
Sounds fun.
タッキーのためにエッチなポーズたくさんしてあげるね。
I'll strike tons of dirty poses for you, Taki. No! I slowly withdrew my outstretched hand. That alone made me feel much more at ease. Oh, are you gonna chuck her? Are you gonna chuck her? Chuck her! Chuck her! Chuck her. Come on. I took Seroton out of my chest pocket and gazed at her smile. As long as I had her forgiveness, I didn't need anything else. I sniffed, snugging up the snot that dreamed from my nose. I then turned around and started walking towards Shogun.
誰が動いていいと許可した？
Who gave you permission to move from that spot?
クエストはまだクリアしていないぞ。
You still haven't completed the quest.
僕は勇者なんかじゃない。
I'm not a hero. I'm not anything like one.
妹一人救えないようなヘタレな
Oh
肝だ。
God. I'm a weak, pathetic, useless sack of shit. An otaku freak who can't even save his only sister.
僕に期待しないで。
So don't expect anything from me.
僕を見ないで。
Don't look at me.
僕をそっとしておいて。
Just leave me alone.
ではナナミちゃんは殺すことにするよ。
If that's your decision, then I will kill Nanami-chan.
No!
死んでる。
Whatever. She's already dead anyway. She was already dead. I'm guessing we're having another bad ending here. Nanami had already been brutally murdered by Shogun. Everyone will report on it starting tomorrow, treating it as the 6th New Gen incident. It saddened me, but there was nothing I could do about it. What's going on? Oh no. Is that Nanami? Oh God! Oh God! Is she standing in a pool of blood? Big bro. Big bro. I heard the sound of dripping water. No, it wasn't water. It was blood. Nanami's blood. Dark red blood dripped from the wrist where her hand had been severed.
なんで助けてくれなかったの？
Why didn't you come save me?
鬼
Big bro.
鬼って
You're
最低。
the worst thing that ever happened to me. Is that an ending? Come on, Takumi, come on! Come on, chuck the stupid figure! I screamed my guts out. How dare you, 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 how dare you! The world turned crimson. My anger, my sadness, and my shame were ripping my head apart. My thoughts were a chaotic mess. Without any rhyme or reason, I charged towards Shogun. I made to grab him within his hiding place in the shadows. But I didn't get the physical response I'd expected. I collapsed along with the wheelchair. Was it just like a speaker? But then someone pushed him out the window. In the other ending, I must have hurt my elbow as pain was shooting through it. Grimacing, I searched for that person who should have been sitting on the wheelchair. And my feet ahead, oh no, tumbled across the ground. Terrified, I slowly reached out my hand. What I felt was extremely hard. Rather than a freshly severed head, it was very clearly a helmet. What? It was a fake. A pitch black helmet. What the fuck? Some kind of Spider-Man shit here.
Darth Spider.
Darth Spider. Wait, what? No! Fuck that. No. No.
ねえ逃げよう。タッキーはよくやったよ。
Red.
でもこれ以上は無理。死にたくないよ。 じゃあ
But
はっきり言って
Nanami.
あげる。
Okay, let me just come out and say it.
ナナミッチが死んだっていいじゃん。
Who cares if Nanamichi bites the dust? You are pure evil. You are the entire reason Takumi's life the way it is the way it is. You piece of garbage. You are literally a piece of garbage. Huh?
タッキーは自分の命よりナナミッチの命の方が大事なの？
Taki, do you really value her life more than your own? Well, Nanami's my precious little sister, so...
でも突き詰めれば他人っしょ？
But when you get down to it, she's just some rando, ain't that right?
死んだら悲しいけど、それだけ。
It'll be sad when she dies, but that's about it.
タッキーに何か
Showing your true fucking colors. Would you really let be hurting forever, Taki? No.
自分の命と他人の命とどっちが大事？
Which is more important, your life or someone else's?
死んだらさ、世界が終わるんだよ。
If you die, it's all over, you know? The world ends.
タッキーにとっての世界が終わるの。わかる？死んだらあとは何も残らない。
The world ends when you do, Taki. Make sense? There ain't nothing after you die. Fuck you. The entire message of that game was the opposite.
死後の世界はない。天国もない。生まれ変わることもない。
There's no afterlife, no heaven neither. Not even reincarnation.
ただ、タッキーっていう一人の動物の生命活動が終わって、タッキーはもう世界を観測できなくなるんさ。それって世界が終わるってことっしょ？
Only thing that'll happen is that when the being known as Taka stops breathing, he won't be able to observe the world no more. And that means the end of the world, right?
つまりさ、
So what I'm trying to say is, Sugar,
タッキーが死んだら、タッキーが観測してたナナミッチもどうせ消えるってことなんだよ。ナナミッチだけじゃない。リミッチもアヤセッチも、それに私も。
if you die talking, the non-beatnik that you were observing will disappear anyway. And not only Nanamichi, but also Rimichi, Ayasichi, and even little old me.
みんな消える。
Everyone will disappear.
でも、ナナミッチが死んだだけなら、タッキーは消えないで済むし、タッキーの世界も消えないで済むんさ。
But if Nanamichi dies instead, y'all won't disappear, Taki, nor will your world.
ブラチューの最終回もちゃんと見られるし、来年発売予定のブラチューのゲームも、私の新作フィギュアもちゃんと買える世界が残るんさ。
You bitch. How could Takumi ever fap to you? Seriously. There'll still be a world where you'll be able to watch the latest episode of Blood Toon, play the games released next year, buy my new figures.
ねえ、タッキー、
So, Taki,
死にたい？
do you really want to die?
死にたくない？
Or do you want to live? Oh god, she really pisses me off. I had her pegged from the very beginning.
痛くない。
Oh god, it's gonna be the same thing, isn't
痛い
it?
のは嫌だ。死ぬのは嫌だ。消えるのは嫌だ。なんだどうなる。僕は痛くも痒くもない。あの剣に見えるだけで剣じゃない。ただ
そうだよ。さあ、帰ったらさ。
Yeah, it's the same. It's the fucking same. No. I'm glad I saw that. The fucking bitch. Jeez.
ねえ、逃げよう。でもこれ以上は無理。死にたくないっしょ。
But Nanami.
どうせ生意気なナナミッチのことだからさ。
Good, I'm glad I didn't delude. You gotta do it, Takumi! Fucking, you better chuck that fucking figure. She's pure evil. Whatever happens, it's your bratty little sister we're talking about here. She's not a brat.
ここでタッキーが頑張って助けたって感謝してくれなさそうじゃん。
She's been doing nothing but trying to help him, and I bet you're the reason he thinks that. You piece of shit. Ugh, I really hate you. Even if you try as hard as you can to save her, you really think she'll be grateful for it? No! Seraton's words got straight to the point. It caught me off guard. It was true that even if I saved her life, Nanami would probably say something like,
兄のせいでこんな目にあったんだからね。バカ。
Who do I care if you save me? It's your fault I got into this mess, you big jerk! She wouldn't even thank me. Instead, she'd insult me. I'd have to bear living with a family that would despise me for the rest of my life. At the end of the day, no matter what I could say about her, Nanami was still just some 3D little No! She didn't make me moe over her, and she didn't have the pure heart of a 2D character. She was always looking down on me, and she secretly, not secretly, made fun of me whenever she could. That is not true! No! Whatever happened to my bratty bitch of a sister was none of my business. Seraton was one thing. Fuck you, man. Stop it. Seraton was one thing, but my shit to your little sister wasn't worth betting my life on. No!
自分のことだけ考えよう。
Phew, I really hate you. Taki, just think about yourself right now, okay?
私はさ、タッキーに死んでほしくないな。
I don't want to see you dead, Taki.
こうしてずっとタッキーの脳内で二人きりでお話し続けたいんよ。
I just want to talk with you inside your head. Just the two of us, forever and always. No! Same. I also felt the most comfortable with talking to Seraton. I didn't give a shit about Nanami. No, no, no! No, God. So it didn't even matter?
死にたくない。
No!
痛いのは嫌だ。死ぬのは嫌だ。消えるのは嫌だ。
You are the most evil action figure I've ever. Chucky doesn't even freaking compare to you. You piece of garbage.
ナナミがどうなろうと僕は痛くも痒くもない。
No, 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 no. Stop it.
あの剣に見えるだけで剣じゃない。ただの光の反射とか目の錯覚だ。
そうだよ。さあ、帰ろう。帰ったらさ、 んだからいっぱいエッチなこと想像していいから。
You piece of garbage. What do you get out of this?
セーラたちがハーファンするよ。
嬉しいな。タッキーのためにエッチなことをたくさんしてあげるね。
God. Unbelievable. No.
誰が動いていいと許可した？クエストはまだクリアしていないぞ。
僕は妹一人救えないようなヘタレな僕に期待しない。僕を見ないで。僕をそっとしておいて。
ではナナミちゃんは殺すことにするよ。
No, no, no.
もう死んでる。
God. No, no, no. I just want to see if anything is different. I'm just trying to see if anything is different.
鬼って最低。
Oh God. Fucking jeez. It's the fucking same.
これダーススパイダー。
It's one of those toy voice changer thingies. It would have happened no matter what. Fucking hell. Oh God, that was really depressing. That is really fucking depressing. God damn it. Sarah's gonna be the fucking final boss. I wouldn't be surprised if frickin' Rimi and Sarah were like two sides of the same coin. I knew she was rotten from the beginning. Oh, that piece of garbage. My God, it feels like she's gonna be the final boss he has to fucking kill more than any of the freaking evil organizations in real life. God damn it. Should I stop here or should I keep going a little bit more? I don't know. Oh man, I am so fucking pissed off. Oh God. Well, even if that's true, Conway, he has to freaking kill her in his mind. Somehow. Oh, God. Even if, like, she is a manifestation of, like, the worst parts of him, Like, that's something that he has to overcome and fucking... He should have chucked that stupid figure. Oh my god. Should I keep going, you guys? Like, is the next scene, like, longish, or, is this a good place to stop? Oh, man. He was so close. Damn it. Yeah, he needs to defeat his shadow to awaken his persona. Exactly, Emiya. Oh, God. But, yeah, I can stop here? Okay. Oh, man. I am so fucking pissed off. Fucking Sarah. Fuck Sarah. Fuck her. Fuck her. Seriously. Oh, God. Until next time, you guys. So long. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.